Hey guys, welcome to another Sunday Devotional with your host Michael Tate. I'm in my Sunday blue. Keeping with the theme of going through the record, song by song, this next title, got a funny story. I had a friend of mine that said, how come believers are always talking about seasons and fear and being afraid? And we kind of laughed because there's some catchphrases and stuff. And I thought to myself, it's a good question. Apparently, it's a big deal with people, whether you're believers or not. This week, the song entitled, Won't Be Afraid. I didn't call it Don't Be Afraid. It's not a suggestion. It says Won't Be Afraid. I will not. It's a choice because it's a command to not be afraid. The Bible says in Joshua, let me find it here. Joshua 1:9, check this out, about fear. A very talked about subject, a word. Have I not commanded you, be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened and do not be dismayed. Don't get depressed, don't get down. Be strong, don't be frightened. For the Lord, your God, our God, my God, is with you most places you go. Sometimes wherever you go. No, He's with you wherever you go. The bathroom, an airplane, a schoolroom, a tour bus, your house, your job. He's with you. Guys, fear to me is probably the number one struggle with every human on the planet. Fear is a crippler. Fear is a strangler. Fear is a destroyer. Fear is a liar. Fear is a thief. Fear can be kryptonite, making the strong weak. Fear. It suffocates God's pure and clear truth. That's what I think about fear. And I'm sick and tired of fearing fear. God gave us a spirit of joy, peace, love, long-suffering. And if we truly believe this word, the Holy Bible before us, we believe the word, this word here, doesn't mean you're not going to be human. Sometimes you might have a worry, you might have a momentary fear, but at the end of the day, we got to know and we got to believe this thing called the gospel, that God has our best interest at heart. When I talk about fear, I'm not speaking of, normal kind of fears. Everyday fears people have, maybe first time driving a car. My sisters feared that greatly, and so did I when they started driving. You might fear, a job interview. You might fear flying. I get that. But I'm talking about more important, that's important too, but more importantly, fearing things that Satan whispers in your ear through other people, you read on social media, you see on TV, the fake news, whatever. That kind of fear should not be present in the life of a believer. When I read verses like we read earlier in Joshua, don't be frightened, don't be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. If we believe that, receive it, and walk in that light, fear is just another four-letter word, buddy. End of the day, my God is not dead. I believe it, and I'm going to live by it. You should too. Have a great week. I'll see you next week. God bless you.